Data. Okay, you guys watch this filing cabinet. It might be possessed by the devil. I don't know. Okay. Don't let it kill me. Project Purity Online. Jothiel reported I keep saying his name wrong. I don't know how to say that. How do you pronounce that? If you guys know how to pronounce that, let me know, because I don't know. I'm gonna call him Jeff. Jeff reported about Project Purity up and running in the DC area turned out to be true. After several years of our scientists traveling to DC, studying the reactor, obtaining parts, and building a smaller version here, we are happy to report we now have a Project Purity reactor up and running in Fusion City. Our needs for water for the foreseeable future are taken care of. Neutral-looking artificial light. A major health problem living underground has been seasonal affective disorder, or SAD for short, caused by lack of natural sunlight. Symptoms of SAD include depression, inability to concentrate, urges to eat unhealthy foods, all which leave the affected residents overweight, less productive at work, and with strains personal relationships. After decades of research into lighting alternatives, we appear to have cracked the code, so to speak. We are going to install the new lighting system in Fusion City University as a test, gather data for years, and if it all goes well, we will move the new light system into the rest of Fusion City. Once installed, the new full-spectrum lighting with fake windows at the university should make it feel like the space has natural sunlight flooding in. We're also adding natural sounds all over the PA system and a night and day cycle to provide more immersive outdoor experience. Surveillance hologram tech. Expanding our light technology, we have developed a better system for a one-way hidden camera surveillance. Previously, we've had to use cameras hidden in vents or in one-way glasses, but with the help from a few of our visiting guests from the Institute, we enveloped a one-way glass technology that eliminates the need for mirrors. Now one side of the wall can be a mirror, while the other side appears to be just a wall. This will further lower the risk of our surveillance program being exposed. New computers. In return for showing her how our Fusion City reactor works, Ali Fillmore from the Institute, aka Sylvania Spice, the dominatrix, when she's working as a dominatrix here in Fusion City, was able to score us new computers from the Institute. So far we've replaced everything in the Intel, Initech, and Archive Log department. Maybe someday we'll replace the computers in the old legal and PR department. Maybe not. Teleportation. Oh shit. As part of our ongoing technology information sharing agreement with Ali Fillmore from the Institute, we have successfully copied the Institute teleportation mechanism here in Fusion City. Guests of Club Fusion and Fusion City can now be teleported here directly, instead of having to make a lengthy and dangerous journey by foot or caravan from other parts of the Commonwealth. As with any new technology, it will take some time for the general public to become comfortable enough about the safety use of teleporters regularly. So we don't anticipate the teleportation services that currently escort guests from Fusion City outgoing to business immediately, but over time we should be able to mostly phase them out. That will free up a significant portion of the budget we are currently using to spend on security and transport. Sex robots. Oh god. We haven't made any material progress on this program lately. Alan Bennett has had a difficult time coming up with excuses to get away from the Institute. And of course those prudes won't provide him with any funding to study it there. Alan remains optimistic his program will eventually be successful. While since freed from the Institute are currently some of the most successful dancers and escorts in Fusion City, the research he's working on would take it to a whole new level. Personal jetpacks. Oh shit. After some additional thought, this program has been discontinued as a matter of public safety. Since cannabis is legal here, we realized that combining that with a jetpack would be disastrous for the economy. Who is going to show up for work and sanitation department when they can just fucking smoke pot and fly all day. Civilization would crumble. Oh shit. Okay, gotta make sure that fucking computer doesn't eat my soul. VaultTec secret HQ in Texas destroyed. Oh shit! Prior to the Great War, Anytech was a subsidiary of VaultTec. Lombard, who still runs Anytech today, albeit as a robot, reported to the executives in VaultTec's secret vault located northwest of Texas. As background, prior to the war, VaultTec, of course, knew all about all the social experiments and all the 122 official vaults the federal government hired it to build. VaultTec had no intentions of living underground with a bunch of human cattle in facilities that were initially defective, so they created their own facilities to keep it a secret from the federal government. The facilities became known internally as secret vaults. As far as we know, the secret vault was used for the FEV research, robotic system, electrical weapons, special biological weapons, medical research on restoring organic tissue damaged or mutated due to radiation, and their own Tesla and power armor models. But we lost contact with the secret vault after the Great War. Since then, Anytech has operated on its own, serving its own objectives rather than VaultTec's. There were rumors at first, but has been confirmed. The secret vault and all of its research were destroyed by the nuclear warhead, activated during some sort of civil war there. We aren't exactly sure what happened, but the details are sketchy, as only a small number of vault dwellers managed to escape, and accounts differ from what really happened. VaultTec's, oh god, they have secret vaults in the Commonwealth. We haven't had communication with this vault since before the Great War. We aren't sure if anyone there is still alive. To the extent they have emerged from their vault to explore the Commonwealth, we haven't detected signs of them yet. Lombard assures us that VaultTec is monitoring our activity, but that's most likely just propaganda. Oh shit, now we're going to the fucking piece de resistance. This baby right here. We've been hacked. We appear to have been hacked. Not sure how that's even fucking possible, but the unauthorized access occurred on New Year's Eve, the night of the big club fusion party. Whoever broke into the system had access to all of our intel logs records for the past 60 fucking years. We have no leads at the present. Additional security measures will be implemented to prevent further infiltrations. Surveillance of Fusion City residents. We have not yet apprehended the individuals responsible for the New Year's security breach, but as the systems are completely inaccessible from the outside of the complex, we are confident that the intruder had help from the inside. To assist with our investigation, Lombard has authorized us to begin temporarily warrantless surveillance of Fusion City residents to catch the traitor/traitors living among us. Milton Adams security risk. We have removed Milton Adams, the chief architect of our surveillance system, from his post in the IT department and transferred him over to custodial position in Storage B warehouse facility. Milton objected to the surveillance system he designed being used against Fusion City residents. When the domestic surveillance program was implemented on March of 2284, Milton agreed to keep the program confidential, provided it was temporary measures to identify and apprehend the infiltrators. But recently he had voiced growing discontent over 1. Violation of Fusion City core principles protection against warrantless search and seizures, 2. Lack of credible intel from the surveillance program that could lead to the capture of 1/284 hackers, and 3. The temporary nature of the surveillance program extended and morphing into something permanent. Milton broke his confidentiality agreement and reported the program to Fusion City Council. Normally, that would be grounds for incarceration. in the detention facility, but to avoid accusations of improperly punishing whistleblowers, we transferred him to the custodial position in Storage B warehouse instead. The official reason given for the transfer were that Milton was having trouble with his TPS reports and had become really flaky recently. Source of the 2284 breach. Oh god. Based on the journal we recovered from the mysterious lookout over Vault 111, which we are holding here for further analysis, it appears the unknown spy who was staking out Vault 111 works for the railroad, and may also be the person responsible for hacking our network back in January 2284. We still don't know his identity, only that he claims to have a son, and believes his father to be the director of the Institute. But that could just be some rambling from a crazy person. Efforts to tail the spy stalking out Vault 111 and detain him for questioning was unsuccessful. He is apparently skilled in the art of evasion and disguise. This puts us in an awkward position with the railroad. Through our relationship with Dr. Carrington, we rely on the railroad to provide us escape synths as dancers for Club Fusion, and Club Fusion dancers are arguably our best source of intel on the Commonwealth as a result of their accessibility. This puts us in an awkward situation with the railroad. Through the relationship with Dr. Carrington, we rely on the railroad to provide escape synths as dancers for Club Fusion, and Club Fusion dancers are arguably our best source of intel on the Commonwealth, as a result of their ability to coax information from drunk and horny club patrons. If we accuse the railroad of employing a spy to hack us and demand they reveal the spy's identity, we risk unnecessarily jeopardizing the relationship. For now, we will continue to investigate the railroad spy on our own. I think they're talking about Deacon. Hacked again! Oh shit! We got hacked again. Same time as the Club Fusion Halloween party last night. Not sure if it was the same railroad agent as before or someone new. How could they keep pulling this off? Milton Adams detained. We have confirmed the source of the Halloween hack of our intel and prisoner security networks as coming from a terminal located within the building. Problem is, we haven't been able to locate the terminal yet. In what is probably not a coincidence, we received a notice yesterday from Club Fusion Council of a formal investigation to our detention center policies, procedures, and inmate roster. We suspect Milton Adams of somehow being behind this latest hack, as we are sure it happened from the inside and can't identify anyone else with the skills to pull it off. To discredit Milton for any information he may have leaked about the detention program, and to secure ourselves against future cyber attacks, we have formally charged Milton, apprehended him, and placed him in the detention center in Detention Wing 2. Open the safe. Oh shit, I locked it again. And open the door. What do you got in this safe? Where's the safe at? Shit, alright, we gotta read the journal. So much reading in this episode. Holy shit.
I ever tell you about the time I was in Capital Wasteland? I put myself under the knife every year or two. It keeps our enemies guessing. I'm a liar. Everyone knows it. I make no secret of it. But believe this one thing. I'm in your corner. Always have been. Welcome to the family.
What? I knew it was Deacon. Okay. I feel awful for leaving my son alone at the railroad HQ to come out here, but he's in good hands there. This lookout post over Vault 111 is a long shot, but it's the only remaining lead I've got. I know my grandparents are in there, likely both alive in cryostasis, but there's no way in. I'm convinced they are the key to accessing the Institute and finding my real father. So here, I sit, waiting. Fun times. But I'm so used to it. Covert intelligence involves a lot of waiting around, being a spy is like sitting in a doctor's reception area for 24 hours a day. You read magazines, sip coffee, and every so often someone tries to kill you. Back in the early '84, when Tinker Tom posed as the DJ for Club Fusion's New Year's Eve party and helped me hack into Anytech's archives, I had no idea it would lead me here. I wasn't even looking for the info I found, and at the time I just wanted intel on Dr. Zimmer and the Institute, and I knew Anytech had it. Also, I hoped they had something, anything on the disappearance of my wife, but no luck. There. It was August 13th, 2258. Entry from Anytech Project Purity logs that started to piece things together for me. When the man I thought was my father died in the Project Purity reactor in DC 10 years ago, the synth chip we found on his body made absolutely no sense until I read that entry. Through intel from Escape Synths and various Institute sightings, I've basically confirmed what I feared. My real father runs the Institute. Fucked up, right? Sometimes I wonder if there's still good in him. If he can be turned. But I have to remind myself, this isn't a Star Wars movie. Oh shit! That's absolutely wild. Holy shit. So, if you guys didn't piece it together...
Get some!
Oh shit. Basically what happened is... I chopped that guy's head off. And also... the father from Fallout 3 is Sean, is what they're trying to say. And also, Deacon is his son. So, Peter is our great-great-grandbaby. Oh, Peter, you're my great-great-grandbaby, and I've hit you more times than I really should have, but I'm so sorry about that. Peter, I'm so glad we had this revelation. Shit. Shit. Turn off that alarm. Damn, were you the last one? Oh, shit.
Hey, what was that? Got you.
Ellen,
Good
stuck.
riddance.
Alright, Peter, let's move.
Got a live one.
The fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Who threw a fucking... Who's shooting rockets? Who is shooting rockets? Like a fucking madman. Oh my god. Wait, why did I pull this out?
Boom, boom, baby!
I'm gonna die. Peter can't see his grandpappy die like this. Who is shooting rockets? Oh, it's you, you fucking douchebag. Hey, what's up? And she did. Oh shit. Oh, I think I put that Stimpack in my ass. Oh, just at the right time. Alright. Let's get moving. Come on, Peter.